So one of my friends was asking me why they weren't feeling their biceps while they were doing bicep curls and why they just felt like their biceps weren't growing at all. If you feel like you're not feeling your bicep, assuming you're doing the bicep curls actually correctly and you're still not feeling it, here's a little variation that maybe you can try that's gonna help you feel your biceps a little bit more. Quick note is that there is no science behind this. This is pure bro science. This is purely anecdotal. It's just something that I like to do every once in a while to mix up my bicep workout and to make myself feel good when I work out and get a good little pump for my bicep. With that out of the way, let's get into the movement. To start off, I think it's important to see how people generally do bicep curls without good form. Not having good form means that you're just swinging all over the place. Now you can see it here. I'm swinging probably not even as much as you've seen some people at the gym, but they swing a lot. The main reason is because people use too heavy of a weight. When you use too heavy a weight, your biceps physically can't handle that amount of weight. You have to be able to use momentum to get the weight up. If you're using momentum and you're using your whole body, then is it really a bicep curl anymore? Not really. That is the one main reason I think a lot of people don't feel their biceps when they're doing bicep exercises, is because all of them involve a lot of swinging. Of course, you can just try to get better form and to just do those bicep curls like that. Another way that I found that was really helpful for me was to change up the variation a little bit so that it kind of forced me not to use any momentum. The way you do this is step one, bend your back to like a 22.5-degree angle. So here's 90, here's 45, not quite here. I don't think you need to do that, but like here-ish. When you are just holding the dumbbells and it's just dead weight, it should be a little bit in front of your legs. If it's not, then bend your back or bend your knees a little bit more so that it's a little bit in front. Quick disclaimer too, because this exercise does require you to keep your back and knees bent a little bit, some people that have either back injuries or they have a weak back may not be able to do this exercise to the fullest of its extent. That's totally okay. Try to get maybe a bench instead and have your chest supported on that incline bench so then you can still perform this exercise. Once your knees are bent a little bit and your booty is popped out like an Instagram model, see the little booty pop, little booty pop, booty pop. Once that is done, then you want to think of your upper arm as staying as in place as possible. So think you do not want to move them at all. Once you have your back bent, your booty popped, and your arms aren't going anywhere, just begin to curl. If done correctly, you will not be able to do the weight that you normally do with normal bicep curls. The reason is because you are using all biceps when doing this exercise. So you really don't have any momentum or any other muscle groups that you can use, which isn't a bad thing. Less weight does not mean less gains. This is an important cue to remember, is that most people just think of the bar path or of the dumbbell path as going up and down. What I like to think is to think of it as almost like an arc motion, like a C almost. That way you really try not to bend your biceps back, because I see a lot of people do this. They try to just bring the dumbbell straight up and down, which then it almost turns into more of a row type exercise than that of a curl exercise. The angle of your back will change depending on your leverages, so just do something that feels comfortable to you. The dumbbells are hanging in front of you. That's one of the keys. If this is the first time doing this exercise, I would recommend doing 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Personally, if you want to go to 12 to 15, you can. I would not recommend going too heavy at all, because not only will you probably not be able to do it, because your back is bent a little bit, you want to make sure that you're staying as safe as possible when doing this exercise. Anyway guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe this will help you work on your biceps a little bit more, or if nothing else, just makes maybe your workout a little bit more fun. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and if you have any video ideas or anything like that, or any questions, just leave it down in the comments below and I'll definitely be sure to answer, because this is like my life. I know it's nerdy, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'll see y'all later.